Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. This is Chris Blair. How you guys doing? I'm just sitting in my usual coffee shop slash restaurant, whatever you want to call it. I'm just doing a little bit of work here. Just doing a little bit of work here. Sorry, I just got a really funny message on my phone. It sort of distracted me. And I wanted to talk about the three most common mistakes that I see in the marketplace that are causing people not to succeed or not to have sustained success with ecom. And I'm going to get into those, but before I want to get into those, I want to say, look, I'm extremely excited right now. I woke up this morning. It's Monday morning here in Japan. I know it's Sunday in North America, but it's Monday morning, 9 a.m. here in Japan, actually 3 minutes before 9, and I am fucking excited and pumped up. The reason why I'm excited and pumped up is because, okay, now, if you got a winter product going in January and February, you had a good January and February, because I even know some people who did, but the reality is, unless you get that right, perfect winter product, January and February can be slow for most stores. Although there are some stores in my course and mastermind group I know for a fact crushed it. But I had a coaching call just yesterday with one of the members who's got a product that's just destroying it. But anyway, that's beside the point. But for most stores, you didn't find that hot winning product, and therefore you had probably were struggling in January and February. And that's a pretty normal thing. But we're heading into March. March is an event coming up here. There's St. Patrick's Day. Then after that, we go into April. April is truly when the buying season starts. I mean, it's the change of seasons. It's spring. People have money to spend because they've recovered from the Christmas hangover, right? Christmas people spend too much money. They build up credit card debt, and they struggle over January and February and March to get out of that debt. Now they got money to spend. They got room on their credit cards. It's the change of seasons. They want new stuff. They want new items. They're excited that the buyers are in shopping mode. I'm telling you, April, May, and June, and July can be awesome. August and September can be a bit slower, but there's a whole strategy around that, and I'll talk about that in coming up when we get closer to August and September. There is a strategy to overcome that. The lighting here is kind of. Let me just close this curtain. There it is. Close that curtain. Okay, good. So the whole strategy to overcome the August, September slowdown. We'll get into that later on in the year. But anyway, the point is, we are around the corner from good times in ecom, and I am fucking excited and pumped up. And I want you to feel that, hey, guys, you can have success. It doesn't matter what you've done to this point. It doesn't matter if you've never sold a single thing in ecom. It doesn't matter. You can absolutely take this opportunity to get your store going. It just takes one product. And one thing you got to keep in mind with ecom, it's a product-driven business. So you are always one product away. No matter where you are in your business, you're always one winning product away. Okay, all right. So that brings me to point number one. Okay, creating what I call a Me Too store. Now, what do I mean by a Me Too store? A Me Too store is a store that sells the same shit that everyone else is selling. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about product types. Okay. Let's just take T-shirts for example. Okay. Now, I'm not necessarily recommending you sell T-shirts. There's a lot of cool other products you can sell in the marketplace, whether it's drop shipping or print on demand. Now, there's some 1,500 products that print on demand. But what do I mean by a Me Too store? Okay. So, let's just say you're in the beer niche, right? Which is one of the niches I play in. Okay. Not the only niche, by the way. I've been keeping a little bit of a secret. I'm actually involved in another project as well. That project's going well, but anyway, that's beside the point. Say you're in the beer niche, right? Well, the biggest mistake I can make as a beer seller would be go to Google Images or Zazzle, find all the common beer shirts and slogans, go and put them on my shirts and start selling them. Okay. Why is that? Why is that a mistake? Well, because that's what every single other player in my niches does. And it's the easiest way to get products in my store. To literally just go copy the ideas that are out there, put them on the exact same prototype, obviously come with my own original design model, right? That is a Me Too store. And that means that I will make a few sales here and there, but I'm not going to have any major winning product that truly drives my business. And the thing about ecom, and by the way, this is true on Amazon, it's true on other stores. It's about the winning product. My brother worked for Amazon for years, okay, and he told me straight out that a finite number of their products drive 75% of their revenue. A small number of products, and the rest of the products, they sell some here and there. So it's no different than any other business, any e-com business. So to have massive success, you've got to have that golden, some people call it the golden product, I call it the driver, because it drives people to your store, especially with paid advertising. So that one hot product you can put out there in the marketplace, you can advertise it, drive people to your store, and they'll start buying tons of shit. Okay, so, and then you start building your mailing list, you start mailing them. Okay. So the biggest mistake is coming to the store. Let's say you're in the dropshipping, right? What's the biggest mistake dropshippers make? Go in, and let's just say you're in the photography, just type in photography, okay, and go in and search the hot items in the photography, right? The best-selling photography items, okay? You are now a Me Too photography store. You are now a Me Too photography niche store. You're selling the exact same stuff that every single seller out there is selling, okay? So how do you be different, right? Well, you got to come up with unique product ideas, okay? But here's the thing. Here's the but on this. How can you avoid becoming a Me Too store and also come up with new ideas if you don't know your niche? Now we have the key problem. So actually, you should go and research all the things I just said. You should go out and take a look at all the different products are selling on your competition, right? Go and take a look at the common products in your niche. I'm not saying to go out there and emulate them and sell those. I'm saying to get an understanding of your niche, to learn what has been selling, what your competition is doing, what kind of slogans and expression, what type of products, etc., 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 resonate with your market. And once you have a good understanding of that, then you're able to turn around and research and come up with your own unique product ideas. Now, guys, there are so many cool ways to come up with unique product ideas. Most videos out there, most trainings out there I see are 10, 20 minutes on product creation and development. Do you know in my Ecom Vantage course and Mastermind, we have 7 hours of training on product development and creation. I shit you not. Ideas and methods that you never even dreamed of, okay? Which is why my students are successful. It's one of the reasons, right? I'm going to get into a couple of reasons here in a second. But I have given them all the tools they need to come up with an infinite number of unique products that will absolutely destroy the competition. It's a completely unfair advantage, which is why I call it Ecom Vantage. Okay. By the way, you can get in now for $100 a month. I've changed the entire system. I wanted to get rid of any bullshit excuses you guys have had. Before I had the $2,000 lifetime membership, and I know that's a big investment for a lot of people up front. That's out the door now. $100 a month. You can get in for $100 a month. You can cancel anytime. Hey, get that here in a second. Let's go back. Okay. What's the second thing that people make a mistake? Just focus on Facebook. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Facebook traffic. Facebook traffic is still a major traffic source for me, but there's so much more to ecom, right? There's email marketing. There is SEO. There is Snapchat, there is Twitter, there is YouTube, there's Google Ads, Google Shopping, etc., etc., etc. But by the way, I mean, you can get training on that. You can go search that out on YouTube or whatever, right? But you can get it all in one place, again, in my course of Mastermind. But I'm not just saying this because in my course of Mastermind. It is absolutely essential that you think beyond Facebook. You got to diversify your traffic sources, okay? Especially now when Facebook is more competitive than ever. And also, to maximize the lifetime value of your customer, right? If you're hitting them in the mailbox, right, and then they see you on Pinterest, they see you on Twitter, you start to build a brand with them, and then you start to resonate with them, and they come back and buy from you over and over and over again. Okay. And the third most common mistake is this: not getting ongoing support. Okay. This is huge. I mean, I cannot emphasize this enough. And guys, I'm sorry to say this, but and this is, I'm always feel weird about saying this because there's good intention in these things, and I actually in some of these things, and I see some good value there. There is golden nuggets, good value there. Being in one of these huge Shopify groups of 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 is both a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, it's a good thing because yes, there is golden nuggets there, and that's true. But there's also a lot of misinformation and negativity pulling you in the wrong direction, giving you the wrong ideas. When I struggled, right, back when I first started in this business, I struggled, right? But I overcame it by becoming a part of a small mastermind, right? So it's so key to have a small group, a core group of people that you can go to. You can get ongoing support with a leader in there who's in there all the time supporting his group. And I can offer that solution to you, okay? Now, in all fairness, it doesn't necessarily have to be mine, but I'm extremely biased towards mine because I know it works. Why do I know it works? I know it works because I want to put this in perspective here. I keep repeating this, but this is so huge. This is such overwhelming proof. If you don't get this, it's unbelievable. Okay, Custom Cat has 15,000 sellers, 15,000 active sellers. Okay, of those 15,000 active sellers, according to them, half their top 20 are in my course and mastermind. Half. From their own mouth. They told me that. Okay? Why is that? Why are my people so successful? Well, because of the ongoing support, guys. It's one thing to get the content, and it's all there for you, right? Facebook ads, Twitter, Snapchat, Google ads, Google shopping, email marketing, funnels, retargeting, all the sites, all that stuff is there, and way beyond what every other course I've seen out there. But what makes it all work and why my students continue to have success after success is the support that I give them. I'm in the group every single day answering questions. So are other people, right? Some big sellers, 7-figure sellers, right? Every single week, twice a week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we have a Q&A. I answer every question. I go through the entire group that day, and I re-answer the questions. I literally give a written response, but then I also give a verbal response, right? I go through and answer all the questions that have been that past 3 or 4 days, plus answer new questions that come up in the live stream, right? Then I do it again, Friday, 8 a.m. London time, okay? So 2 times a week, and this is why my students are successful. No question goes unanswered, and when you're at that pivotal moment when you need help, it makes all the difference. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and I'll answer any. Guys, I can answer a few questions. I got some time. Let's see here. Oh, Natalie just commented here. Making my Etsy store now after the Etsy training. Yeah, I didn't even mention, but we have Etsy training in Ecom Vantage as well. We have Etsy training on Ecom Vantage as well. We have so much stuff in there, I actually forgot. Been working. This thing has been 2 years in development. Actually, yeah, we're almost at 2 years. Ecom Vantage going to tap into the huge opportunity now. Yep, I'm glad the training helped you. Thanks for giving me all the answers in training. I wanted to do it for years, but never did it. Because of you, I made my store successful today. Nice. Congratulations. I'm glad you dug in the Etsy. Great training. Okay, so you can get started with Ecom Vantage for $100 today. You can cancel anytime. And I also want to put this, I'm going to take all the risk. The reason why I changed the monthly membership is I wanted to get rid of, you have no bullshit excuse. I'm not asking for a huge investment up front anymore, okay? Get in there and join. Get in there for a few days. Check it out. See for yourself. If you don't like it, you have a 7-day window to ask me for a refund for any reason. I want you to succeed, and I wanted to eliminate any obstacle to that success, which is why I changed it to $100 a month. Go to ecomvantage.com/VIP. I'll put the link in the thread. Cheers. We'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching the video. To watch the next one, click right here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here.